All right, look who's back, guys. Larry's back.
Oh, I'm back. You try to act like I wasn't even a part of the show.
Look who returned.
You're a piece of shit.
You know, I missed you. Everybody missed you. We all talked about how much we missed you.
Is that right?
Yeah.
George has a funny way of showing. Okay, George has a funny way of showing that he enjoys having me around. It's by not showing me that he enjoys me. It's a very toxic relationship that you have with yourself.
With you?
You got to work on that.
Jesus.
Yeah, what was it like having to do everything by
yourself?
It
was just a regular day in the week.
Was it really?
Regular day in life.
I don't know. I don't know about that because I have to do everything usually. I was a little worried, especially when I saw that you and Glenn were doing a movie review. I was like, oh, it's going to be fucking rough. And sure enough, it was a dunk fest. Y'all didn't have nothing positive to say about that damn movie.
No, we said it was pretty good. Until we actually started talking about it and realized that it wasn't that good.
Exactly. But all right, man. I'm glad to be back. I got a lot of shit to share, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of things I learned while I was gone. Clearly, you didn't plan anything for my return, so.
No, I mean, I figured that you were gone long enough that you'd be back and actually participate. So I'll let you kind of just steer this episode. Welcome back to the Mancave.
Wow.
No, how was it, man? You were gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Your little honeymoon, whatever.
Yeah. You know, I bought an elephant, something
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. I mean, I showed you already.
Yeah,
I showed you the elephant.
Yeah.
Me and my wife got matching tats. Maybe I'll post it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But yo, I had a lot of fun, man. Thailand was actually fucking amazing.
Thailand, huh?
Yeah, Thailand's amazing.
I can never remember where you went. People was like, "Where'd he go?" I was like, "Tahiti, I think." And you remember when I asked you? I was like, "You guys at Tahiti yet?" You was like, "Tahiti." I was like, "I don't know where the fuck you are."
Yo, like, first of all, the flight was fucking brutal. Like, this is my first time going overseas, so the flight is so long that you can't do like a direct flight. We had a layover in Doha, which is basically in Qatar. That's why I'm wearing my Habibi outfit today.
Yeah, it scared me when he pulled up. I was like, I might have to call cops.
Oh, wow. You know what's kind of fucked up is I was in the airport and I saw like this like Muslim family and they were going to the airport and they were taking like 15 minutes to check them as they were going through the fucking metal detector.
Yeah. And it's a random search. It's always a random search.
Yo, the airport is bugging, bro. That shit is normal. Yo, but I got to play with this elephant. I was like feeding him and like bathing him and all kind of shit. I want to show you this video and obviously we'll let everybody else see it because it's kind of blew my fucking mind, bro. I was like, oh, I didn't even know elephants did all of this shit. But look. So I'm like feeding them mangoes. And he's just, first of all, they're so fucking strong.
Motherfucker just put the hat on you?
Yeah, right?
Like he's
right. So they're so fucking strong. Like I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I thought that the trunk would be like kind of like soft and fleshy. But it was like an arm, like a real arm. And I guess it makes sense because it's how they use, it's how they like interact with stuff. He's giving me like high fives and hugs and shit like that. But the hug was half-assed. You could tell that he wasn't really into it.
That was a side chick.
Yeah. This is embarrassing. Get the fuck off me.
You from the streets.
Right. But they were like expecting us to bathe them. And I guess like for the most part I could have done it. But when I saw the elephant get in the water, I'm like, okay, this is about to go left. And sure enough, he started shitting crazy. Like the shit looked like them gold nuggets from Pokemon. It was fucking humongous, bro. I'm like, I'm not getting in that fucking water. Are you crazy? Like, I'm about to scrub my fucking ass for weeks, bro.
Because you went in there to scrub his.
Yeah. I'm definitely not doing that, bro. So that was fun though. Like I think that was probably the one activity that I really, really, really enjoyed. The whole trip was cool though. Did you ever do anything like that? Would you go play with a real live animal?
Like a dog?
No, not like something domestic. I guess this was kind of domesticated. They teaching them tricks and shit. But like, I don't know, like a tiger. It's like because we play with tigers too. No. I mean, they were asleep. They might have been like tranquilized. They were knocked the fuck out. They're like, oh, they just ate. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
ain't
drugs.
no way. Yeah. I'm like, ain't no way I'm lifting this fucking tiger's foot up and he's not even bugging, like budging rather. But the one thing I saw that was really fucking funny, and it made me think about our podcast and just everything that we see on the internet and all of the shit people be chatting on the internet. I saw a lot of older white men with Thai women.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that shit is real, huh?
Bro, so you know what a passport bro is.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know, I have a video and it's hilarious because it's someone explaining it to Ben Shapiro of what a passport bro is. And
he is one.
Is he really?
I think
No,
so.
I thought his wife was like Jewish or something. I don't know. I don't know a lot about him. He's kind of weird. I should have fucking connected it. Yeah, let me connect it. But it blew my mind because I'm like, oh shit, it's not just black men. Like the way women talk, you would think it's only black men who date women from other countries or leave the U.S. to date women from other countries. And now it's no sound.
Bros are men that are so fed up with Western women because we're all apparently so woke and so terrible, and Western women don't want to be wives, that they are now going to other countries to find wives.
Wife material.
That's like which countries?
Southeast Asia, the Philippines, the Dominican Republic.
So it's like the opposite of the mail order bride.
Yes,
They're like,
exactly.
okay.
So a lot of these men get remote jobs. And so they go there and they live in these countries and then they meet these women. And then women in the Western world, specifically the United States, are so pissed off about it. And they're like, you're going to all these countries where these women don't even know how to speak English. They can't even read. They're so uneducated. And then the men like film themselves with these women and like show themselves on dates. And the women are so elegant and they're so well spoken and they're so traditional. And they're like, look at these women. Yeah, passport bros. Because Western women are so bad.
But you know what's interesting about that?
Are they related? She looks like him in a way.
They do. Look
Like, that's what.
It might have been like his sister or something. I don't know. I didn't do any research. But what's so funny about that is a lot of women do say that about like the women from those other countries, that they're uneducated. Like, why? Because you don't think that they speak English? Like, legit, everybody in fucking Thailand spoke some type of English.
Everybody in every other country speaks multiple languages outside of the US. Like, have we talked about this in a previous episode? It's like, only is it normal here for you to just speak one language and be like, oh, that's all I need.
Right.
Everywhere else, you're taught to speak at least two.
Yeah.
The language that you're born to speak and then English.
Right.
So it's very common for women to be like, man, y'all over there's third world country women.
Right. Yeah. And you know, it's kind of like I started like really like thinking about it, and I'm like, oh shit, like, so women here think that the women over there are just taking advantage of the dudes that come from this country. And I'm sure some of them are, because like people are just, deceptive no matter where you go in the fucking world. But then they're also thinking that these women are like of a lesser quality, which doesn't really make sense, because like, why would a man leave this country to go to another country to marry something of a lesser quality?
Yeah, I mean, I think the argument there is like one of the things that she mentioned was like they're too woke right here.
Yeah.
So if you go, I guess their logic is if you go to another country where they're a little more submissive and play the female gender role more than the average American woman.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they just don't like the fact that people are saying something's wrong with you. And I would rather spend thousands of dollars to leave and go somewhere else than to put up with this shit.
And you saw a lot of that over there, though.
Yo, like, every day I saw a new couple. And like, because we stayed in like first of all, we stayed in Bangkok, Phuket, and Chiang Mai. So it's 3 different cities in Thailand. And I spent like 3 or 4 days in each city. Bro, every day, no matter what city I was in, I saw an older white man with a Thai woman. And they weren't like some 20, 30 year like these were women their age.
Okay.
So they'd been like, with these women probably years.
That makes it better, because in my head I was like imagining a 56-year-old like white guy with like an 18, 20-year-old.
No, it wasn't like a creepy grandpa Joe Biden situation. No.
Well, there goes our fucking YouTube shadow man.
I thought about it.
Kicking us right back in the hole.
Yeah. Well, you know, I just come out swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was amazed by that. I was like, yo, because if you go on YouTube, you think like women tell it, it's only like men who look like me and George who can't get, you know, some ass every now and then. Like we're running away because we're inadequate. But no, it's men from all walks of life.
Well, I think a big argument has always been that it's always older white guys too, though.
Really?
Yeah, I've always heard that too. That older white guys often go to like the Philippines or something like that to find themselves like a bride, because they know that you go over there with a little bit of bread. They're living, you know, poor, so you can change their life, and they kind of owe you everything. And I've heard that a lot, you know, from Filipino women that come from the Philippines see that often, like older white guys going there just to find a wife.
Wow. I wonder what that's about. Because I would think, like, at least where I sit, like, white men are usually at the top of the food chain.
Right. So why would you venture off somewhere
Right.
else? You know what I mean?
When you could have anything here.
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I know, especially now, like black women have been like clamoring over white dudes. So I guess we're gonna find out. But I also, you know, to that point, I had another one that I wanted to show you. This white girl was like fucking shocked to shit.
This woman traveled to Bangkok, Thailand, and right at the airport, she made a very interesting observation about the passport bros.
Honestly, the amount of white dudes with Thai women that are waiting to board international flights, it's an absurdity. It is crazy.
Now that she says a lot of white men, hold on a minute.
Black men from America that can't get no so they go to third world countries. I haven't seen a white yet. Are there white men in this? Because I feel like it's only men.
I guess it's a Western men thing, not just black men.
Right.
No, that's honestly crazy because I've never heard it to just be black men to do that. I've always heard it to be a toss-up in between all races, but I've heard it more predominantly for white men to do that.
I didn't until now. I guess depending on how you grow up or the shit that you like, you will hear or not hear certain shit.
Yeah.
We're all just in our little bubble.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
When you live in that circle, in that world, it's kind of hard to separate yourself from it. But, yeah, I've always heard that to be, like, regular.
There's prostitution over there is crazy, too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So I think about it, and I'm just like, okay, the passport bro thing, like, if they're not just going to find a wife, they're going to places where it's easy to get ass. And you can't do that here unless you're willing to invest half your body into this woman's finances. So, I mean, it's a tricky world we live in, man. I thought that going over there, like, it would be so different. But the thing that I realized is that people are just the same no matter where you go. They just look different, speak different languages, eat different foods.
Yeah.
They're all the fucking same. And speaking of foods, I was shitting every day. I felt like a baby with diarrhea. Because apparently, like, when you're in a different continent, the bacteria in the food's not the same.
Yeah.
So you have to adjust.
Your body's not used to that, digesting that type of food, I guess.
Yeah, I was not ready, bro.
Food that isn't processed and ready to kill you.
Yo, I was saying that shit. I'm like, damn, the fruit out here tastes real. Like, I had McDonald's. Let me show you the menu. I had McDonald's in Thailand, bro. I'm thinking it's gonna be like American bullshit. First of all, I don't even eat McDonald's here.
I've always heard that McDonald's here is the worst version of McDonald's, and so like compared to so many other countries that have it. Like, they offer real food over there.
Bro, first of all, this fucking McDonald's had fried chicken on their menu, and the guy who's a tour guide was telling us like, oh,
wow, $179 though. That's kind of crazy. I'm joking.
This shit is like $179 in their currency. This shit is probably like $3 US, bro.
Wow.
The fucking currency exchange. This was the quarter pounder that I ordered. First of all, it's real bread. It's not plastic. The fucking burger was like a real burger off the grill. And then they had some shit that I'd never seen on like a McDonald's menu. They had a samurai burger. and some other the mixed spicy chicken burger, bro. Like they got
Why
shit.
don't they bring that shit over here?
Bro, that's what I'm saying,
doing,
bro.
Man?
That's what I'm saying. You know how many people would be dying to get a samurai burger?
No, just because I could tell you I had a samurai burger last night. Like, come on.
Well, they don't have apple pie and what the fuck else kind of pies do we have here? We have the apple pie and what else? You don't eat McDonald's?
Not really.
Okay. So
I don't know what their dessert menu looks like at all. I know they got the McFlurry, but they can't sell it because their machine's always broken.
Always fucking broken. No, they have the apple pie here for sure, but they don't have the apple pie in Thailand. They have a corn pie and something else. So like the corn pie obviously has like little pieces of...
I can't imagine that being any good though.
It wasn't bad.
They could keep it over there.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. I feel like old black people would like that shit because they like corn pudding and all that type of shit.
Yeah, you know who loves corn too? Dominicans.
Do they really?
Yeah, bro. They throw it in on their pizza, throw it in their rice, put whatever they want. Fucking corn.
Corn on pizza? What is that like?
I mean, it's just basic. I mean, corn, I don't think adds any actual value.
Not to a pizza. I wouldn't
this is like, I don't know why we're doing this, but they throw it on pizza.
To make it sweeter?
I don't know. I've had it. I was just like, it doesn't really change it. I mean, I might as well just have a cheese pizza.
Yo, nah, I wouldn't do that. A pizza for me is supposed to be one of those things that's like a savory, greasy. It can be even spicy, but
where
not
do you stand
sweet.
on pineapple?
I don't do it.
Good.
I don't want nothing
man,
sweet on my pizza, bro.
USA.
Yeah, I was saying that shit the whole time we was on the way home. USA. But yeah, bro, I didn't realize our food is so fucking bad here. Like I ate the French fries, and it tastes like real potato, and I was like, oh shit, this tastes good.
That's crazy, bro.
Whereas like you come home, you feel like you eating cardboard.
Yeah, I mean, you would actually kind of. Well, I guess this country's mad greedy, isn't that? That just comes down to it. It's like they're going to give you the cheapest possible option in order to make the most amount of profit. Yes. And over there, I guess they're just. I don't know, because you said if that menu equated to like $3.50 here, and you're still getting a higher value in food. I mean, that's kind of crazy that you would get that in another country and not here, the land of the free, home of the brave.
I don't know. And I've always wondered like about America's food shit, and it's. I just came to this conclusion, like, because this was not like a continent that they were familiar with initially. Like, America didn't come here as farmers, I don't think. I think they came here with some farmers, but it was the Native Americans who knew how to work the land and soil and shit. So I really wonder, like, how much food do we actually grow in this fucking country, bro?
I don't know, bro,
Probably
because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
Like, how do you maintain that?
Exactly.
You have to start creating that shit in a lab.
Our chicken is rubber. Like, the fuck?
Like, there's no way.
There's no way.
That has to be manufactured, like lab-created chicken. There's no way we have that many chickens out here to feed, to send to all these Popeyes, KFCs, the supermarkets. There's no way there's that much chicken being produced.
What do we import? Probably avocado from Mexico. They said over there that
that's why those white people love that shit.
Yeah.
It was like, that's why the most authentic thing that you can have.
Yeah, right. Real shit, because it's coming from across the border. Nah, they said in Thailand that their avocado, they're getting like 1 cent per. Like it was some crazy ass number. Basically, like the people over there, they grow food, but they don't really get any money from it. It's not profitable to be a farmer, basically, in Thailand.
Okay, so somebody's getting fucked.
Real shit.
Over here, it's us. Over there, it's the farmer.
Yeah, depending on where you go, you're gonna get fucked a different kind of way. Like, damn, bro, we can't win nowhere.
No. But yeah, no, that's kind of crazy. The food is better.
Yeah.
The women are better. Can you imagine? That's what I heard.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I did not say that.
Bro, women from this country beefing with women from other countries just
unnecessarily.
What are we doing?
Yeah, do we have that issue?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like why would we be beefing other men from other countries?
I've never thought like, oh, look at that like Hispanic girl with like a Korean dude. I'm not gonna be like, oh God.
No, we got our own problems here.
Yeah, we hate ourselves enough.
Yeah, white men as a whole, their credit is better than ours, so that's our biggest like gripe, I guess.
So you're saying that like Well, not even. If you see like a black girl with a white dude, do you feel a certain type of way?
Not
like,
really.
She only with him because he white.
I only feel some kind of way because I feel like I hear a lot of black women talk about how black men are stepping out on black women and dating people outside their race. So I'm like, here we go. She's not dating a black dude.
But why is it expected for you to date within your race? Like, why is that still an expectation?
Well, the way I see it, there aren't enough like successful black families. And I feel like if a black woman who's successful dates outside her race, you're ultimately just creating like a mixed family, and that further adds to the issue of not having strong black families, which you probably don't see the significance of that because you don't really care, but
I don't.
It's been an issue since
I think a strong family,
slaves,
like a wife and a husband who take care of their children and have a good house, decent jobs, and good lifestyle, that doesn't matter long. Like, it's not like, oh, too bad that's not a black family.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she could have had that with a black guy. Like, what does that matter? The kids are taken care of. You have a nice house, a nice lifestyle. You're saying that statistically it would have been better if they were black? It would have been to like push the envelope of like helping black.
Well, because I'm a black man. So, yeah, it's important to me that there are strong black families. Like, you would want people in your own race to do well, right? You don't care.
I do not care. I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, man, we need more Hispanic families.
Really?
No. Do whatever you want to do.
Because you just don't care what people do in general.
I really don't care.
Oh, I guess it's not like I don't want to see everybody doing well, but I want to see more black people do well.
I guess that's where we differ.
Yeah, because you don't care.
I don't want to see, I wish Spanish people or Latins performed better just so that I can say that, I'm Hispanic and we're doing better. Like, as long as I'm cool, I'm cool.
That's an individual mindset, I guess. I don't know. I'm more of a like collective, communal kind of individual. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right.
I mean, but you guys have always been like that. Look at the way Black Panther performed. Y'all showed up and showed out.
Bro, black people have been watching movies of all fucking genres, colors, races. We're the biggest consumers in America. We spend more money on bullshit than anybody.
I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a
Except
fact.
for families.
Wow.
You set it up.
Wow.
You set it up.
Damn. You was waiting for me to come back. That's going to be the one part that everybody loves. Like, yeah, fucking black people
Don't know how to take care of their kids.
Oh, my God. Damn. No.
Except if their kids were mixed, apparently.
Apparently. Yeah, you got to have mixed kids to better raise them. That's kind of fucking wild.
Now, if there was an actual statistic that showed that black, like, more, like, a large portion of black men have walked out on black families and started families with, like, mixed women.
Yeah.
Or, like a white woman or whatever.
I'm not even
and
looking
stayed
that up.
with them. I'm like, now that would be a crazy statistic.
I'm not even looking
if you can prove to me that they're actually sticking around for somebody that's not black versus somebody who is.
I'm not looking that up because
it's gonna make you sad.
No, because it's just gonna say how. Well, I think statistically, black men do date more outside of their race. I could be wrong, but the last time I checked, I think that was the case. So that could be a thing, but I don't know. It just is weird to me because when we think about how like this country has progressed, it's black people who have been like kind of the most stagnant. Like when we're talking about like household wealth and income. So like that number doesn't change if black men start dating Filipino and marrying Filipino women. It's always going to be like, black people are just underperforming, which further adds to the ignorance that people have. Black people are just poor. Black people are just ignorant. Whatever. Because that's what people go off of. Like every time CNN puts a new study shows black men are the most uneducated in the country. When
whenever you go on Twitter and you see those videos of like black people like robbing
a
place. All you see in the comment section though is like only seems to be one race that does it.
Exactly. Like, well, that's because that's what gets clicks.
Yeah, that's what you guys are. What's being recorded? I've seen fair share of white people running into fucking.
Wasn't
CVS.
the Catch Me Outside girl? Wasn't she white?
Yeah, for sure.
And she was like a cultural icon for ignorance. But nobody pointed the fact out that she was white. I don't know. I don't want to make this like a race thing, whatever, race wars, whatever. But I don't know. I want to see more black families do better so that we can end the fucking stigma and stereotype that black people aren't hardworking, aren't intelligent, aren't, wealthy. Like, I want to end all of that shit. That's why it's important for me to see more black families doing well.
Okay.
All right, Poppy?
Okay.
You travel a little bit. When you go to DR, what's it like? Like as far as like the service and cleanliness and shit like that?
Well, we go to resort. So resort is always like
Top
a false
tier.
reality,
Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah.
they work hard in order to make sure that everything is fucking perfect,
Yeah.
right? The food is nonstop. The drinks are nonstop.
Right.
Everything's clean and good, right?
Right.
But the experience is normally very well. I mean, it does differ depending on which resort you've gone to. Obviously, the higher priced ones are going to be a little more luxury.
Punta Cana?
Punta Cana, yeah.
Okay.
But the experience, the people there are awesome.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the workers are usually fun, especially once they find out that she's Dominican. Then they have like a field day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But even prior to that, they're always like, they're trying to give you like a good experience.
What's the airport like over there? Is it clean?
Yeah, very, very clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it only here like most of the airports are fucked up? Because when I went to Doha, which is, like I said earlier, you could literally eat off the fucking floor, bro. First of all, the airport is state of the art, fucking beautiful. They got like a forest inside the fucking airport, bro. It's like a park. Shit is amazing, but it's so clean.
Yeah.
And like when you go to like the bathroom, it's spotless. There ain't no shit, piss stains on the toilet and nothing. Like people are cleaning nonstop in this fucking place. So I was like, bro, like America could never do some shit like this. Like,
I mean, do you think that, what was the volume of people coming in and going there? Is it to the same extent of what you would say?
I don't know. Because now that I think about it, I was in like the business class, first class section. So
fancy dancy.
It might have been
you were
skewed.
You were with the others.
Yeah, I should have went and used the commoner's bathroom
where you had to shit in a bucket. That's what everybody over there was experiencing.
My bad. False take.
But no, dude, Dominican Republic was great. Yeah. Mexico, when we went, was also very clean.
Yeah, Mexico was awesome. I don't know about the airport. I can't remember.
The only thing that like you can't get away from, in either here or not here, but like DR, Mexico, is the people that are always at the airport ready to take your bags to wherever you're about to go to, and you gotta be like, get the fuck off my shit.
Why? You don't trust them with your bag?
No, because then they want me to give them money, bro.
Yeah.
Because they don't work for the airport. They're just there.
Can I help you?
Yeah, let me help you. And then they start grabbing your luggage and taking you to wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
And then they'll be sitting there like,
fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
like
away
how they do here at the supermarket. Like, oh, can I take your...
Yeah, same shit.
Well, you don't know about that. You live in the suburbs. So.
What you mean? Like the carts?
The suit, like, oh, can you need help taking your stuff to the car?
Yeah.
But you don't know about that. I mean, maybe in the past, you don't have to deal with that.
It's like going to a gas station and they be ready to pump your gas for you.
Do you know they're doing some kind of scam now where they'll, like, if you use a card on the gas pump and somebody pumps it for you, if they don't put it back on the pump, they can like take $20 from the next person.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Fill their shit up.
But that's why you always gotta wait. You always gotta wait for that shit to say thank you at the end. You sit there just watching that motherfucker. After it asks you want receipt, you hit no. You let it think, and then once it's just like thank you or like it's ready for the next one, that's when I leave.
I don't let the motherfuckers pump my gas. Bro.
Well, in Jersey, I'm talking about like in Jersey, you know how they
get a
do it for you in
receipt
Jersey
or whatever.
And everything. I still don't pull off until I give it a quick turnaround, make sure that shit not pumping for nobody else.
It's always a scam, bro. It's always some
shit. But I would
shit
never in Philly let some random motherfucker pump my shit.
You know, sometimes kids be like,
they be over there ready. Yeah. Nah, get the fuck away from me.
Speaking of that, I let this little fucking boy rake my lawn yesterday.
Rake.
Yeah.
Just wanted to give it some clarity.
Wow. I let him.
Wow. Because it was like you didn't pronounce the whole word.
I said rake.
I didn't hear the part. Okay. I just wanted some clarity.
I let him rake.
The lawn.
Let him rake my lawn. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Just wanted some clarity.
Even when like clarifying, it feels like I should be saying pause after that. Like I let him rake my lawn. That's insane, bro. That's insane. I'm like, you know, I respect the hustle, but like I paid the little nigga. He wasn't black. I shouldn't say a little nigga. But even if he was black, I shouldn't say a little nigga. Whatever. I paid the little boy $60. $60
to rake your shit.
To rake it.
I'll rake your shit for $60.
He did a horrible job. Horrible job. I think for like $100, we get the whole thing done professionally.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, I want to reward him for going out and busting his ass, you know, and not being a little shit. He's probably like 10.
Oh, okay.
And he was so persistent.
$60 at 10?
Bro.
That's big money for him.
He made a fucking killing off me, bro. Because the first, he was like, oh, can we rake the lawn? I'm looking at, first of all, it takes me like 2 hours with like real equipment to get all the fucking leaves off this fucking lawn. So I'm looking at him. He's probably like 4 feet tall. I'm like, bro, it's no way you're going to be able to. And it's already like 5 o'clock. I'm like, it's no way you're going to finish this shit before it gets dark. So, no, don't worry about it. But he just kept like, it's no problem. I can do it. I'm like, all right, look, here's what you can do. You can get the leaves from off the back porch and from around the steps for $20. He's like, okay. I come outside. My man ain't got no tools.
Just barehanded.
Just on the ground picking up fucking leaves, bro. I didn't stop him, but he was like, he knocked on the door. He said, do you have a rake? I'm like, you come trying to sell your services.
Imagine it was like snowing outside. And I'm like, yo, you want me to shovel your driveway? Yeah. Give me the shovel.
Right.
I'm not breaking my own shovel. I'm like, I carry that to house. You better provide that shit.
Bruh, that shit blew my mind. I was like, you know what? You get an A for effort, but you get a fucking F for everything else.
Yeah. It's like working at Vitamin Shop when the motherfuckers used to drop off like the shipment.
Yeah.
And they would not have like a hand truck or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be like, y'all got a hand truck? I'm like, homie, what was your plan? If we didn't, you going to carry in these 110 boxes?
Yeah. You should have been like, nah, you figure it out.
I tell them no sometimes. And the next thing you know, they dragging the whole fucking pallet to the back of the store and then just fucking
That's
throw
goofy as shit. I would think that anybody in the delivery service would have a fucking hand, a cart at the bare minimum.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God. What kind of crazy shit have you been seeing while I was gone? I know you've been head first in your work now that you're on job number 37.
Nothing real crazy. Just, people tweaking, drawing all the time.
Regular shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Customers, they don't know how to even put in a inclination of effort to find something.
Oh, they just come in. Oh,
Bro,
you know where?
They would walk in, look at the cash registers.
Right.
This was at a supermarket, by the way. And be like, y'all not selling turkeys? Bitch.
Did you go look?
Go look for the fucking freezers. That's where they at. Why would the fuck be up here? Y'all not selling turkeys? I should have said nope.
Nope. And then you just turn around and walk out. Fucking stupid. Nah, speaking of like the airport shit though, did you hear about the story about the girl getting locked up in Dubai?
Mm-mm.
Bro, this girl apparently she had went and got a BBL or something. I want to show you the video of that her friends did first. She got locked up because she got a BBL and she had like the waist trainer thing that they're supposed to wear afterwards to help with the recovery. And so she's in Dubai, and apparently the security told her that she had to take it off. And so she's tapping somebody for help, like one of the TSA workers or whatever. I don't know what they're called over there. But she tapped them, like, oh, can you help me put this back on? Yeah. And they locked her up for assault. They said that touching an employee in that manner was considered like threatening and harmful or some old wild shit.
That's kind of crazy. Bring that over here.
Yeah, this is what this was the video they did.
Oh, so I saw this part where it was like, yo, the three of them, she got locked up. We were like, I don't know what happened. I didn't get the full story.
Yeah, bro. She got locked, and then they put the fucking hat over her face so people wouldn't see who she was. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy that I get to get that full story because, like I said, I had seen the TikTok and it was like the three of them. And then the very next clip was like she got arrested.
Yep.
And I'm like,
what the fuck
are y'all going to fucking tell us why? And I never really gave a fuck to like come back to it later.
USA. USA.
Crazy,
you never hear some shit like that happening in America. You could fight a fucking flight attendant on the airplane.
Oh, yeah. They'll let y'all fight it out and then be like,
especially if it's Spirit. They got gloves just in case. They know how disgruntled people be on this fucking airplane, bro.
I feel like the associates that work for Spirit are
bro, they miserable.
More ready to fight than anybody flying.
Miserable. Shout out to Vietjet. That's this airline I took from, I took it from Chiang Mai to Phuket.
Vietjet is actually like,
bro,
a cool name.
Spirit Airlines of Asia.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking horrible. First of all, you get on the plane. It's small as shit. Your knees is touching the chair no matter what you do. They have menus in the back seats of the planes, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, all right, this looks good. It's like some decent stuff on here. No option to order anything. You don't get water. You don't get peanuts, pretzels, nothing. I'm on this fucking airplane for 2 hours. I don't get water. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding?
So what was the menu for?
I don't know. Maybe longer flights.
They grabbed the menu from another airline.
I was like, yo, we just gonna snatch these and make it look a little fancier. Oh, it's some ghetto ass shit, bro.
It's like, oh, those are just there for looks. We don't actually serve food.
I'm like, bro, this ain't the most street hustling ass shit I've ever seen. And it's like, say, we supposed to look at the menu and then hope that if we take a longer flight with y'all, we can order something off of here. Get the
Look
fuck
what y'all
out.
could have had.
Right.
That shit was 4-hour flight. Like, yo, what is this?
If you upgrade, get the fuck out of here, bro. I will never get back on that fucking airline ever again. That shit was awful. It was
Bro,
so
airlines, they be drawing with their food. Though. Like, the prices are so fucking crazy. I remember when we were flying from here to Dominican Republic, it was like, oh, y'all want like a can of soda? It was like, how much? It was like $3.50. I was like, a can of soda for $3.50?
Oh, that's
Suck
crazy.
my dick.
Was it probably like
it was Frontier.
Air fees?
Yeah, probably. I was like, I'm not paying $3.50.
Your Frontier is fucking
And
trash.
yo, one thing that I did see in Dominican Republic, like they got me once, and then they do it one time and they catch you slipping, right? But you don't know. Like this was the first time that we went to Dominican Republic on vacation. It was like all inclusive resort, or inclusive. So like we get there and we meet up with the people that like we booked through, and then they take us to like the van that's gonna take us to the resort.
Right.
And this guy comes in like, yo, welcome to so and so. You guys want beers or whatever. I'm thinking, oh, this is part of it.
Right.
Right. So I'm like, sure, I'll take one. And then they don't wait. I mean, they wait until you crack that motherfucker open and be like, that was $5. I was like, what the fuck?
Here you go.
Right.
Take that shit back,
bro. And then fast forward, I remember like I think the last time we was there, they got some other dude, right? So they come in and they're not associated with anybody. They wait for the other dude to leave and then they just jump in the van real quick and be like, yo, you guys want beers and da 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 da. And there was this guy that was like, sure, it was him and his squad. He was like, we'll take 5, right? And he was like, all right, so that'll be $25. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's going to be $25. And my man was ready to fight all of them motherfuckers, bro. Like he grabbed everybody's drink, fucking take it back. Nobody fucking paying that. And it was like, you opened it. He was like, no, I don't give a fuck if we opened it. You didn't tell us anything until we opened it. Like exactly. So it was like a whole thing. And I was sitting there like,
and he's probably mad because his hustle didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can't be mad you're scam not scamming.
Yeah. Bro, I was like, yeah, that's what happens. And like Alitas was like, not sure I'm the asshole in this situation because like when the dude was like, oh, you guys want drinks? And he was like, we'll take 5. He went out to go get the 5. Alina's was like, I should have been like, don't. do it, he's gonna charge y'all money. But I was like, I don't know these motherfuckers.
It's not your business.
Why should I say anything?
No, that ain't your business, bro. You can't keep inserting yourself in people's situations because what if they told you to shut the fuck up, you ugly bitch, and then smacked you? Mind your fucking business.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, see, can't do it.
And then you'd have been looking like a bitch for real.
Right, I'm on vacation. Day one.
You had to fight 5 people.
But yeah, bro, when that first happened, I was like, that was only in Dominican Republic. That happened twice in DR. Every time I go to DR, they do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So watch out for that.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm low key, like, I get a little bit of anxiety when traveling to new countries because number one, the laws are different. But also, like, they know a foreigner when they see one.
Yeah.
So they're waiting to take advantage of you for some kind of way. It's like when white people go to 52nd Street and think that, you know, oh, this is authentic oils?
Wow.
No.
This is a Gucci bag for only $50.
50 bucks? This is a steal.
Wow, I gotta tell Stacy about this place.
Crazy. Like, knowing you could look inside that fucking Gucci bag and got a Jordan logo on the fucking pocket. Bro, like, 52nd Street is not a real place. People who are trying to hustle find the most creative shit you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, insane. I'll never forget I fucking went to 52nd Street trying to get some fucking Jordans. And it didn't have the logo on it. Like, it just was like, it was the same color, same style. I'm like, bro, where the fuck is the logo? And they was trying to charge me like $100.
Nah.
Because they was like, it was some exclusive shit that you couldn't get in stores after, like, you know, the day of release. Everybody was buying them shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it's no fucking way I'm about to pay you $100 for some Fordins. Like, fuck out of here.
Bro, you ever get caught by the oil dudes? You know how they be like trying to dap you up and
they be bugging. Oh, what's up, my man?
They be like, swipe. That's what I call the fucking ocean horizon. I'm like, get the fuck. Like, what did you do?
Amber White was the most popular one. I remember that shit.
Bro, they got me one time on that John too. I was like out of high school, catching this like the L.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "What's up, brother?" And I'm like, "What's up?" Swipe. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "That's so and so, blah blah blah. Smell it." I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me, dude."
First of all, do they actually make money doing that shit? Like, they be out there all day. And I know, you know, it could be like,
I mean, they make enough to get on the L every day. So.
Bro, they jump in the fucking turnstile. They ain't paying for that shit. But like, if you make $30 that they selling oils, wouldn't it just make more sense to work at McDonald's? Or is that the mindset that a lot of entrepreneurs have? Is like, I'd rather
work for me. And my freedom.
This. Yeah, like, I don't know. And no, that's fucking crazy. It's
like, I don't call anybody boss. It's like, yeah, you also don't got money.
That's crazy. Like, you'd rather have a boss than be homeless or poor. Yeah. Yeah. That's valid. But also, like, I think about all of the shit that goes into that. Like, bro, you gotta get cursed out daily.
Yeah.
For nothing. It's not like I'm selling real estate. I actually could make decent money doing it and get cursed out. That's fine. But to get cursed out and only make $10 after that first hour?
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'd rather be a prostitute. Like, at least I'm getting a little thrill, a little enjoyment.
And you get more money.
Hey, way more money. Way more money.
Here we are advocating for prostitution. Listen,
make sex work legal. That's all I'm going to say. OnlyFans ain't profitable for no reason.
Right. Bro, you know that OnlyFans has a completely separate platform that's just for content that's not sexual related at all? Yeah.
Is it like the NPC shit?
No.
That shit is so cringy. I see that shit and it'd be like hard to watch it. They had the one dude on there looking like Michael Jackson. I seen this one dude. He's supposed to be Miles Morales. He was in the mall and they was fucking closing him.
Oh, yeah.
Get your ass out of here. That shit be dying. People are very creative on the internet. Like, they come up with all kind of shit daily. And I'm waiting for the next greatest thing to hit the internet. Like when we had the Rick roll, you click on a video and you thought it was going to be like the newest movie leaked, like a trailer or something. Yeah. I'm never gonna give you up. That shit was peak internet. It feels good to be back. I don't have internet.
I don't know why. But it's like it's not OnlyFans. It's like LMFAOF or something like that.
LMFAOF.
Where it's like, I think they just who's the comedian, female comedian, Whitney Cummings.
Okay.
Just released like an hour special on there, and it's free. You can go on there and just watch it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, of course not. Oh. Okay. So she has a subscription.
Well, she has an OnlyFans too, but it's apparently
a separate platform.
It's a separate thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, her OnlyFans is just so that she can put up like X-rated or dirty jokes that might get canceled somewhere else. So if you want like, unfiltered jokes, that's what she says.
That's what she says.
But then OnlyFans is creating a whole separate platform where they can put like just regular content out. Apparently, they're really pushing for like comedians to push it on there.
I believe it because look at what the internet has done to comedians. Mm-hmm. Fucking Dave Chappelle had a whole another issue, right?
I don't know.
He was doing stand up, and I'm blanking on this shit, but like he just had a whole issue on one of his shows, and it was just something crazy because he said that basically like Israel was committing like war crimes against the Palestinians or whatever. But he wasn't like up there saying like fuck Jewish people or nothing like that. Yeah. But people like were getting upset at his stand up routine. I don't know. I just feel like when you're talking about comedians, yes, like there can be some shit that's out of line, but also like you're going there for the potential to see something that's crossing the line.
Do you know Matt Rife?
I tried to watch.
I'm not a fan of his shit at all. I've seen clips and I just don't like his humor. It's not for me at all. But did you hear like the backlash that he was getting from the special? Apparently, people were trying to like obviously take him down or whatever, cancel him as they say
for a while.
And then after the special came out, it was again all over again, and he like releases an Instagram post and he goes, for anybody that was offended of my special, here's my apology, and then he puts a link and it goes like something that can help you out, and then you click the link and it's like special needs helmets, and people were even lost their shit further on that.
Oh wow.
And I was like, the balls on this guy to do that. I was like, go for it, I guess. But Matt Rife has never been in my wheelhouse of humor. Like, I've never watched any of his shit and been like, oh, this guy's fucking funny. Yeah. It's just not for me.
Right.
But yeah, when he did that shit, I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Nah, I think the people who love him are going to love him no matter what. But then there's people who don't like him because he's an attractive dude. He's a white man, which you already know has, you got a target on your back the minute you're born a white male.
The hardest life to live is a white man.
Facts, bro. I would hate to have to walk in those shoes. Hate it. I would hate it. God, don't you ever reincarnate me as a white man. How dare you? But no, I watched his Netflix special. I couldn't get through the first 10 minutes, bro. It was so bad.
But what was that? I mean, I guess I should. I'm not going to watch it. I was going to say I should, but I'm not going to watch it.
No.
But if it's anything like his clips, I just don't understand it. Like, I saw this one girl who was making fun of the stand-up where it was like she was pretending to be him, and it was like, oh, don't come to work with a black eye. Like, I'm trying to eat here, like, or whatever. I was like, okay. But I don't know. I was just not.
I like his clips, actually. I think he's pretty funny on TikTok when he does his like crowd work shit. I think that's his strong suit. Like small intimate settings where he can go back and forth with the crowd and roast them for trying to heckle him. I feel like that's where he needs to stay.
But an hour of him just talking
is hard.
Without
it was hard.
Any interaction outside of him.
Try to go watch it. Like force yourself, tie yourself to the chair, and throw the remote away. because I was watching it. I'm like in bed. This is like the most relaxed I can be. I'm thinking that I'm about to just enjoy myself, have a good time. Because I wasn't like a fan, but I'm like, okay, I've seen enough stuff that I would
well, you go check it out.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And that was the first time in a long time I turned off a comedy special.
You know who is funny? Shane Gillis.
I haven't seen enough stuff from him.
He is a funny motherfucker, that guy. Yeah. He used to do like skits as well, and those skits are always funny as shit.
I feel like anybody who Joe Rogan says is really funny, I don't like. Except for Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, I feel like everybody likes.
Mm-hmm. Bill Burr.
But
those two are
they're in the league. It's them and then it's everybody else.
Shane Gillis, he also has a stand-up special on Netflix.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to check it out.
All right, look, let's close out the episode. Larry's back in town. All right.
So shit is going to be different. High quality content moving forward. None of this okie doke bullshit that you was dealing with from the last 2 weeks. I apologize for my absence. It will never happen again.
All right, so actually, tell me what you thought about those 2 episodes.
I don't got enough time. Maybe I'll text you.
Just give it to me 30 seconds.
I think if I'm not in it, it's going to be mediocre. That's just how I feel.
That's why our channel's not. Everybody thinks the same shit. So, well, I'm not talking. How the fuck should I watch this?
Right, exactly.
So, anyway.
It's all good. I love you all. I did miss you guys. George, stop fingering the roadcaster. Feels good to be back. I learned a lot about the world. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about George and that he can't really do anything without me. So you won't have to. I'll never happen again.
Well, there's the touch I was waiting for.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anyway, catch you guys next week. It's officially Christmas season.
Dang.
So make sure you guys are getting into the holiday spirit.
Are you getting me a gift?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Something non-sexual.
Oh, well, I guess I can't do anything. Gonna have to cancel that order.
Till next time.